more useless information.
It's Fiesta February! And you know what that means?
In honor of Fiesta February, we will be watching and reviewing 4 Robert Rodriguez movies, El Mariachi, Desperado, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, and my new favorite, Machete.
Machete, don't text.
That was a great one. Yeah. Hopefully we'll see him in Machete Kills and Machete Kills again.
Oh, word.
Share with us your thoughts and comments as we review these movies on Facebook and Twitter.
So, Annie is a go. That's all I had to say about that.
It's depressing.
I know.
It really is.
Jackass 3.5 is a go. Apparently they're going to release it online.
April Fool's Day.
I know, on April Fool's.
Of course. But it won't be in 3D.
Oh.
Judi Dench will return in the untitled Bond 23 movie. This will be her 7th Bond film she's appeared in. She's appeared in M in every Bond movie since GoldenEye, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Bond 23 will be directed by Sam Mendes and with a release date of November 9th, 2012. Awesome year. Very excited. Very excited.
And Javier Bardem.
Yes, is very well could be the villain in James Bond if he does not have a busy schedule with The Dark Tower, which he's circling that project as well. If you're not familiar, Dark Tower is Ron Howard's project where he's launching the series with a theatrical movie as well as a mini-series, and I think they end it with another movie.
Oh, yeah. Based on the popular Stephen King set of novels, which I think there was 8.
Yeah, there was a bunch. And they were long, anyway.
Yeah. All of them were long, but the first one.
At the same time, Christopher Nolan will be directing The Dark Knight Rises. He and his wife and producing partner, Emma Thomas, will also be working on the Zack Snyder-directed Superman movie, which stars the newly announced Henry Cavill and hits theaters December of 2012.
Whoa. December of 2012, isn't that when
right.
the world ends?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Shoot.
so.
I guess we might miss that movie.
Yep. Exciting news here. The Mouse House is putting together their competing Snow White movie called Snow and the Seven.
Doesn't that one take place in China or something?
The long in development project is an East meets West update of the classic fairy tale set in a British colony in China during the late 19th century. It follows a young woman and 7 Shaolin monks who believe she holds the key to the future. And then she, kicks a bunch of ass, I guess, too. Natalie Portman has long been predicted to be attached as the star of Snow White in this movie.
Ooh.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah, that might be cool. So, apparently, there's a movie called Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter.
Ooh.
I know. It's directed by the same guy who did, Wanted and Day Watch and Night Watch. Why won't he make the 3rd one in that series?
He didn't do Baywatch, though, right?
No, not Baywatch. Day Watch and Night Watch. But I wonder if it's anything like Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter, which came out a number of years ago. It was a Canadian independent movie that takes place today where Jesus Christ comes back and starts killing these vampires that only feed on lesbians or something. It's a real movie, and it's a musical.
Wow.
I own it.
That is amazing. I can't believe you found that movie and
fairly
watched
amazing.
it. That's awesome. Here's something that's not so awesome, probably.
Okay.
An early review of Harold and Kumar, a very Harold and Kumar Christmas 3D.
Oh, yeah.
Says the movie isn't very good.
Well.
Even with Neil Patrick Harris in it, and the stop motion animation in 3D, of course, the film doesn't hold up to the other 2 previous incarnations of it.
Yeah, the second one wasn't as good as the first, and I couldn't imagine the 3rd one being better. I think it was kind of like the American Pie movies.
Expect a 4 out of 10 rating on this one. Not so good.
So, director Simon West, who did Con Air and more recently The Mechanic, really wants to do Con Air 2, and he wants to get the entire cast back.
Is that possible?
Unless people were dead.
I haven't seen that movie.
Ever. It's been a long time, and there's some, John Cusack and
John Malkovich.
John Malkovich and
Nick Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, he was the star, I thought.
Yes, he was. Nicolas Cage and
There was some other Stone Cold Steve Austin. Was he in that dude too?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
There was a lot of people in
Yeah,
there.
there was. All right.
It's worth checking out if you hadn't seen the first one. It's a fun movie, actiony and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Here's something a little less exciting. The Weinstein Company would like to recut the King's Speech, with the hopes of changing the rating to a PG-13 rating versus its current R rating that it holds right now. The Weinsteins are surely looking for a way to make more money from this movie. Currently, the film sits at $75 million gross domestically, but is doing better in Europe because the rating is different, or so the Weinsteins think. The director says, "Fuck you, Weinsteins, you're not touching my movie." They're looking at ways to creatively change the rating here without recutting the movie. We'll see.
Yeah. So, composer John Barry died. That was sad.
Yeah, he did a bunch of stuff.
He did James Bond, like 11 of them. He did The Black Hole.
Ooh, yeah, Black
He did
Hole.
Dances with Wolves.
Ooh,
Body Heat.
I don't even know what that is.
Body Heat. It's it's this Kathleen Turner, circa early mid '80s, I believe.
Wow.
It's I believe it's a kind of a suspense little thriller with sex.
Ooh, Body Heat.
I know.
Sounds like a B movie.
It's a B movie for
That would
sure.
be a B movie. Numbers at the box office last week, we had The Right coming in with number 1 at $15 million. No Strings Attached, the Natalie Portman Ashton Kutcher rom-com, bringing another $13.7 million. The Mechanic came in at number 3 with $11.5 million. The King's Speech up there with $11.1 million, which actually gained an audience from the previous week. True Grit still stands strong in the top 5, bringing in another $7.6 million.
Wow.
That's all I have to report.
That one's
there.
holding on.
Theatrical releases this week. Anything exciting?
No.
Sanctum, that James Cameron executive produced movie about
where
in
they
water or something.
Go caving. They go spelunking or something.
That's a great word.
Yeah. Well, it was filmed in 3D, and I believe that's where James Cameron came in. But
Right.
who cares?
Speaking of James Cameron in 3D, James Cameron got fired off of Piranha 3D after 1 day of work. I love to bring that up.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Doug, we have not watched Piranha 3D, not in 3D on Blu-ray yet.
I'm watching it tomorrow.
So, check back next week. We'll give you our review. Moving on. DVD releases this week. We had Alice in Wonderland, the Disney animated movie, 60th anniversary collection. Looks amazing.
If it's anything like the other Disney releases from their old 2D animation, it should be phenomenal.
If you haven't seen Sleeping Beauty yet, I definitely recommend that. Fantastic. Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2.
Let Me In, the American remake of the Swedish film Let the Right One In,
Which happened to be really good.
about a child vampire. Actually, I heard Let Me In was actually pretty good, especially for a remake.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet they'll rape it and try to do Let Me In 2 or Let Me Back In or something
Probably.
like that.
Let me... Never mind.
I saw some pretty cool trailers this week, though, man.
Oh, yeah?
I watched the new Rango trailer, the Gore Verbinski animated movie starring Johnny Depp. If you don't know who Gore Verbinski is, he's the dude who directed the first 3 Pirates movies, not in 3D.
Oh.
I also checked out this other trailer for the movie called The Company Men, which stars Ben Affleck, which represents almost everything that I despise about Hollywood. But it's got Tommy Lee Jones in it, too. I don't really care for it. I don't really care. Sorry, guys. Also, I checked this new trailer out today for Romeo and Juliet. I don't know how this flew under the radar with me. I can't believe they haven't made a movie about this before. About competing gnomes in different yards, the blue heads and the green head, or I'm sorry, the blue and the red. The domes, their heads are different colors, so they're like battling against each other. But a blue and a red, they fell in love, and then anyway, it actually looks pretty
Like that
pretty
Dr.
entertaining.
Seuss thing with the stars on their bellies.
Are you talking about the trolls?
No, there's a Dr. Seuss thing where there's people with stars on their bellies, and there's this guy without a star, otherwise they look identical, and then one feels all sad because he's not part of the...
No, man, I didn't know about that. The gnomes I'm talking about are the freaking garden gnomes that people have in their damn yards. Those gnomes.
All right.
Great. I want to talk about a review of a movie that I just watched that I thought was absolutely fantastic that you need to go see if you haven't seen it yet. The Social Network was excellent. And it was PG-13, which I was very surprised about. I don't think David Fincher's made a PG-13 movie yet, but he did make The Social Network in PG-13. Very good. Very good. Well done.
Cool. Never saw it.
I recommend it.
Kind of like I haven't seen any of the Academy Award nominated movies.
We're getting up there for award season.
I know. I haven't seen any of the Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Director movies.
You've seen Toy Story 3.
That was the best movie.
Yes, that was the best picture.
I didn't see any of the others.
I think Inception's up there for best picture.
No.
It just got not directing. Christopher Nolan did not get a directing nod for that movie. Which is bullshit. Because that movie was fantastic.
It was cool.
It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. He's getting awards all around the world, though.
Yeah,
He'll get his dues.
for sure.
Gary Busey nugget of wisdom for the week we want to share with you is putting bumper stickers on your car just means that I already hate you. So true, Gary Busey.
Yeah. Bumper stickers suck.
Yes, they do. I still read them, though.
Yeah,
Lame.
to know how much you want to hate them.
Yes.
Anyway, follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Send us any comments, questions, or concerns to evenmoreuselessinformation@gmail.com. And enjoy the rest of your whatever it is.
Fiesta February. Enjoy. Stay warm.
Yeah.